Welcome back to the Book Nook. I hope you're having a lovely day. As you saw from my thumbnail, we are going to be talking about what we're going to read in August. As of right now, I haven't completed everything in my July TBR, so I may be adding a few of those in, but I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. So first of all, I want to say I am starting the month off, and I am doing something that I haven't done in almost 10 years. I am going to the beach. Now, I lived in Florida my whole entire life until, oh my gosh, more than 10 years ago. We moved to North Carolina, and I have not been to the beach since. So I am getting to go to the beach this year, and I am so excited. So I have a few books I want to take with me to the beach. I don't know how much reading I'll get done, but here's a hoping, right? I've already told my daughters, I've already told them I will be reading, and they are fine with that. This is a much needed break after the year I've had. So, that we've had actually. So the first one is an Ellen Hildebrand, Barefoot. Now I'm picking off my physical TBR to take with me to the beach because I don't want to take books from the library just in case like something were to happen. I would hate to do that. So, and it's a good excuse to read my physical TBR. So Ellen Hildebrand, Barefoot. I have listened to at least one of her books. Two. I've listened to two of her books. I like her writing style, so there's no like surprise there. Okay. Also, I have The Island by Ellen Hildebrand. Now, I don't know if any of these are in a series. I believe they're standalones. I will look into that. I can't right now. I have like misplaced my glasses, so I haven't really gotten to look into them. But I just figured, again, these are books I have on my shelf, and they've got like the obviously Ellen Hildebrand summer vibe, right? Beach vibes. So, and this one, After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I picked this up at a thrift store the other day. I actually have two copies of this, but I plan on donating one. So yeah, so again, she usually does a lot of her stuff in California based. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So now, these are the books that I have that are hopefuls that I have from my library. Okay. And again, I read about 9 books a month, some audio. So if I complete all these, I don't know. It just really depends. I had a book I thought normally would take me 3 days. It took me a week to read last week. So I'm not complaining. I enjoyed the book, but sometimes they take me longer. Katie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Now, I know that this was featured in Daisy Jones and the Sixth, and Malibu Rising's this character was mentioned in those two books. So yeah, so I am looking forward to reading that. I read both of those, enjoyed both of those. I read Malibu Rising, loved it. That was my first Taylor Jenkins read. And then I listened, and I highly, highly, highly suggest that you listen to Daisy Jones and the Six. That audiobook was so good. It was different characters. It had Benjamin Bratt in it. It had, I can't think of the other lady's name. You recognize her. She was in 13 Going on 30. She was the best friend. Yeah, she's in it. Her voice, I love her. Anyways, so yeah, really good. Highly recommend. So I'm looking forward to that. This one, Every Summer After, I want to read because I want to read One Golden Summer, and I heard that this is like the sequel to that. So yes, I want to read that. I'm hoping that I did read Meet Me at the Lake, and there was a cheating trope, and I'm hoping that's not the case in all of her books. If so, that might be a downer for sure for me. Jane and Dan at the End of the World. I heard about this somewhere. I think it's on social media. It just sounded like a fun little book to read. So yeah, so I want to read that. I know this is part of a series, I believe, and it's How to Solve Your Own Murder. Again, I heard about this online. I like the premise. I love mysteries. So looking forward to this. Now this book, Alice Feeney, Beautiful Ugly. I know this is a fairly new one. I listened to Rock, Paper, Scissors. I read Rock, Paper, Scissors. I can't even remember. I think I listened to it on audio. Loved it. Loved it. To me, her and I get her and I think Alex McCady's, them two, they both write thrillers, like psychological thrillers, so well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. I really enjoyed Rock, Paper, Scissors. Did not see that coming. And this, Iron Gold, Pierce Brown. And this is the 4th in the series. Now, I'm going to talk more about this in my wrap up. The book that took me a week to read was Morningstar. And I'm going to tell a little story. So when I went to the library last week, I was still reading Morningstar. And the girl that works there says, do you think we should order? Tell me what you think of Morningstar and if we should order the rest of the books. Now, I did get this from the library, but I believe she was talking about like the soft covers, or for this, I went to a different location in the same county, but a different branch, and I got this one. But anyways, so she's like, should we order them? And I was like, yes. But then I read Morningstar, and I really truly think she asked me that because it ended on such a happy ending. And you know, it's not going to stay that way. Like, I could leave them in that utopia that they're in. I could leave Darrow there, and that could be the end. But I don't want to. But I could leave him there, and he could finally be happy. So I know what I'm in for. I'm punishing myself, but I know these books are so good. And the 7th one is coming out later this year, I believe. I am so looking forward to these. I do not understand all the strategy and stuff like that. Not in a million years, okay? Not in a million years. But I love the story. I love his writing. The characters are just chef's kiss. They are the best. I love Darrow. I just can't explain it. You get attached to them. You've followed them all this far. And I just have to know. I have to know how it ends. I have to know where it goes from there. So, and where the story continues. So, yeah. So that's it. So that's what I plan to read in the next month. How many I get done, I don't know. Either way, I'm looking forward to it, and it's going to be fun because reading, I have enjoyed reading this year so much. I've enjoyed making videos about reading. I know I'm not as consistent. I try to put one out a week. I've had some camera issues, so I kind of skipped a week. I did a video. I'll put it up, but it's not going to be of the best quality because I tried a different camera and that didn't work out. But either way, we are just chugging on, and I will see you in the next one. Okay? Bye-bye.